Alright, looks like everything is sounding good. So we are gonna continue where we left off. Again, I think we're starting chapter 4. We just finished the case with the samurai, which was completely unrelated to any of the other cases that we've seen so far. So we're gonna go ahead and hit continue. Turnabout goodbyes. What's the theme for this one gonna be? Oh my god! Oh, right! It's been what? 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas. Edgeworth? First of all, who goes out in the middle of a lake, foggy night, on Christmas, in robes like that? What is this, the Middle Ages? December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Wait, was that Phoenix? Did he shoot us? No. No. We're getting too far ahead of ourselves, guys. That can't be us, because, I mean, it's December 25th right now, but it was nighttime. No. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. Oh, is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news. A large, unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Speaking of Nessie, did you guys see that in Ireland? I think it was Ireland. They had a whole event centered around... It was a whole local event centered around looking for the Loch Ness Monster in the lake. It was so funny because literally the next day, the news outlet, very same news outlet, came out with being like, disappointment was in the air as no evidence of the Loch Ness Monster was found. So many people came out too. And so many people brought all this high-tech equipment. It was extraordinary, but also, wow. It was so unbelievable. I mean, your girl loves some paranormal stuff. And again, I love following me some drama. So you can bet I'm following like these SCPs and these cryptids. I love the lore behind it. I love how invested people get in it, because it's just like how I get invested in stuff, where I will tunnel vision. I will have tunnel vision, and I don't care if it's real or not. I have a goal in mind and I'm gonna set out to do it. And they sure set out to do it. Another thing that just makes the whole thing unbelievable too is Loch Ness Monster. Like, if you're just thinking of the lifespan of a non-human creature, like, even if they went out to look for it, surely it's past, right? Like, surely it doesn't live forever. And I know what the Nessie goers are gonna be saying. I know what their argument is like, oh, well, we could have found remains or something at the bottom of the lake, because there isn't any, like, tide or flow that's eroding away the bones or anything. And I mean, yeah, that's an argument. But at the same time, like, when was this Nessie first discovered? Was it, like, 1940s? I feel like it was even before that. It's 2023. Even if there was no tide and flow, no waves eroding away the bones, like, it's gotta be gone now. Like, there's no way. No way. Back to game. Nick. The water pressure is kind of low in that shower. Ooh, I hate that. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Phoenix! Good idea, Nick. Phoenix. Have some decorum. Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. Phoenix. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, aged 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? What? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yips! Maya? The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. Okay, let's move. December 25, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah! Did he just pop in and leave? Hey! Edgeworth, come back! He literally did! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh! Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. You think a man's gonna cry? Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time we can spend it. Wait, we don't have so much. We don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you gonna do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You! Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Yeah, we've beaten you in 2. Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience. Nick! He's insulting you! Nick! Why am I always the one who has to get angry? So what's the plan here, Edgeworth? Are you gonna defend yourself? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way. Wait, the lake is a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? I see he is also a connoisseur of the cryptid fandom. Alright, let's head to Gourd Lake. Get us some info. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey! Isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot. The trial's tomorrow. We need clues. On the double. But sir... There weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Hey, you're that hairy guy! Harry Butts! Right! Phoenix Wright! Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it! He's so loyal to Edgeworth! He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. He's so loyal! The old dog. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... huh? Never mind. Never mind. I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right! Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But, the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He hasn't got one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story. But apparently no one's been talking. Wait, so... No, but blah 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 blah. But apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Because he's corrupt! Down with corruption! Have we all forgotten that he was in Mr. Red, White of Blue Core's pockets? Hello? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do! Help out Mr. Edgeworth! Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal! Show me you're an attorney! Jeez. Who was the witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, We're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh! It's Christmas today! I'd forgotten! What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Is now the time? Maya, talk to Santa. Alright. Let's examine what's around here, shall we? The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Still? You're still looking for that? Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Anything else? The garbage, maybe? Nothing. We can't slide around, so let's see if we can move anywhere. Oh, we can't move in further. Well, back to the detention center then. Maybe we can ask about the witness. No, we can't! Do we have anything? Nope. We've got nothing. Well, let's go back to our office then, where we are more needed. Oh. Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate! We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. Well, there is supposed to be a waterfall near there, isn't there? Let's get her the waterfall, gosh darn it. Seen a waterfall around here? Nope. It's so strange, why can't I go anywhere? I've pretty much exhausted everything. You know what? I feel insulted because Edgeworth did say, like, we're still a rookie, right? We don't have enough experience. But you know what? I'm an attorney, just like you! Just like you! Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Oh, wait, this is right! Well... Huh. Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never! What? My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. Not mine. Not me over here. Not Mr. Wet Behind the Ears. I can defend you, Edgeworth. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You don't want us involved. Are you trying to protect us, Edgeworth? Are you protecting our name? Our reputation? Do you love us? You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Do we keep shoving it in his face? No. Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... We have a non-believer in our midst. Edgeworth, we'll save you, don't worry. Is this true? Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. We have a non-believer! I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey! Pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. He did do that. I went to Edgeworth, I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir! What? Find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off! Oh, sorry, pal, I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Yes. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually... Say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Oh, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. We've got connections! Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey! Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Can I get that in a written form? You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get investigating. Okay. Let's move in. Samurai dogs. Are they Steel Samurai? Is that part of the Steel Samurai brand? That doesn't look like a hot dog. It looks like a peanut. December 25th. Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Probably not. But hey! Look at that snack stand! Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog! Please? Nobody's even working there right now, Maya. Isn't this whole place closed off because of the murder investigation? I bet they're great! With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa. No way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. Maya, you and I are on the same wavelength here. You know, like an hourglass shape? Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. Looks like someone was having a party. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue! Let's take them! Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Well, I mean, if it's a clue, you can't just pop them. Was it that obvious? Poppers, Yeah, let's take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Poppers put in pocket. A classic noisemaker. Pull the string and it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. You know what's not very clue-worthy? These birds tweeting. I can't believe this is the only ambient noise we've got. Again! A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog. The garbage can! The trash can's empty. Ah, nuts. At least the place is well maintained. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Okay, well, they don't have the budget to, okay? Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit. Let's go to the boat docks! Boat docks? Oh, boat rental. Oh, we can also go into the woods. Let's go to the rental shop. You know, because it's on the sign. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey! Good idea! You bet! A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. And there was a murder! There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. She was probably thinking the same thing. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Don't check it off the list just yet. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Wow, someone's camping out here. Or having a picnic. With the no camping sign. I mean, they could be having a picnic. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Let's inspect their stuff first. They cooking? Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No! I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So, there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Are you anti-aluminum, Phoenix? There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick your Funny place to pick to pinch your tent. Did I say pinch? Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? Oh, I'm so sorry. My phone went off. Give me 1 moment so I can shut it off. Okay. Wait. What if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they'd have signs like that. Oh. Let's slide on over. I know we can inspect the car, but I also feel like if we do that, we're gonna encounter the person living here, or camping here. So I'm gonna save that for last. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Funny, it's not triggered now, with these birds yelling in my ear. Wow, cool! Let's try it out! Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Nick, will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Or it's not on. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Because it sounds like a gun. Well, it responded. Yeah! Hey you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. You'll know how much a roll of that film costs. I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake! God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's... God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay for her film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Okay, well... I guess we could examine the car now. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. And slide on back. Oh, she's gone. Oh, wait, no. It's because we're examining. Well, let's talk to her. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. You mean our attorney badge? What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my— oh, we just saying the same thing. Well, I guess we do show her our badge. Let's, I present to thee attorney's badge. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here, on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead! Ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank. Wait, I can talk Yank for you if, if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Maya, we needed to talk in private later, Maya, about how you go about social interactions, because you're worse than I am. Let me just say that. First of all, you're worse than anything I've come across. I mean, at the same time, too, I'm pretty sure they're speaking different dialects, so that's what she means by speaking Yank. But also, like, Maya, please. Great, then! I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Okay, well, Lotta Hart. She's got a lot of heart. What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened It happened late in the evening. Or it happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Not so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I mean, we didn't know it was 3 days. You've been here for 3 whole days? I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. Uh-huh. I'm pretty sure you caught it on your camera. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? You don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the Heartland. Wow! Neat! Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U! So I hear. So when did you come up here? Maya, you're embarrassing me! Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. She came up here 3 days ago. Yep. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors! Yep. Meteor showers. Falling stars? That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. I am so sorry. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat! Lotta's camera added to the court record. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Interesting. Can we check it out again? This camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises, like a party popper. Yup, ain't that sus? Oh. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. And I guess that's everything. Yep. Let's move on out of here then. I mean, did we have anything to show her? I don't think so. I think we're done here. At least for now. Let's meet up with Detective Gumshoe. Wait, do you think we should have brought, like, presented the camera to Lotta? Do you think we should have presented it to her to be like, hey, did it catch anything? And maybe she shows us some stuff? We can always check back later. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No! None of those things! We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home. Stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting, you got that? Do I look like a criminal or something? Let's snoop around! These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Your mama could see. You know she'd be crying. A break and spit it out, you low-life scum. You must be doing image training for interrogations. Image training? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it! Shouldn't you be reading something more important? Hey, is that the police department's mascot? They have a mascot? That's the Blue Badger! It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. Okay, I see. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. A poster of a female police officer. Wait. No, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's go back and present the camera to Lotta. Oops. How to? Let's see if we can't get the film or something. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera. It didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright! Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder! Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Alright. Well then. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay, now we go see Detective Gumshoe, right? Right? December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. let me take a sip of water first. Okay. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal! Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. Better for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Well, what you got? Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human, like you or me. But still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. You see... Hey, in the end, you did tell us something about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got a reason to... I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. Is he running for president? And you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Good man. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Well, that's not specific. Cause, 1 bullet to the heart. Thank you. Nick? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Okay. Well, we've got that. I think we go back to Edgeworth. I think we don't go back to Edgeworth. I think we present some evidence. Let's share. Because, I mean, it's quid pro quo here. Detective gave us the autopsy. We'll give him the camera film, or at least, like, what we know of it, right? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay, never mind. We don't do anything. Let's move on over to our offices. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey! Oh my god, that made me cough. Sorry. Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Oh, so he worked for that, sweaty fat guy. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. The guy with the painting and the nice furniture. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Yeah, him! Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Okay, I don't think she's actually gonna tell us what to do. Let's move then. Let's get over to Grossberg. Still no painting to replace there, huh? December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. It's been a while since I was last here. Mr. Grossberg is out as usual. Hey Nick, look at the wall. That painting is still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Grossberg and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortion and blackmail rackets. Do we examine? I mean, we've got time to kill. Why is the wall there a different color? Oh, Maya wouldn't know, huh? A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh. What happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah. Maya? What? Why is this the man that she has, like, romantic ships for? Who are you shipping him with? What's going on? What don't I know? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. We should put things on our client table too. I'm not really into smoking. We could put out candy or gum. Classy. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. I think our Charlie is cuter. Right. He's a really cute, plant. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Hey, Nick! I want a desk like that in our office, too! I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me! You'd better start saving your allowance, then. She really went like, huh? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Well then, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them. We don't need them. Then... can we take that wooden bear? It is kind of cute. Well, I guess that's it. Let's move. Move back to our offices. Well, Penny, for your thoughts? Thoughts... Yeah. Why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to and why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk! Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it. And Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Back to Edgeworth? Is he here now? No. Back to lake? Wait. Yeah, move deeper. Maybe she's done looking at the film. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got a bingo. I love bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! Wait. I need to say that in her non-accent. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wow, this sure is something. I'm sorry. The blobs are just making me think of that that Screaming Man portrait right now. Wait. See? He's shooting him with that pistol. That could be anything. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. An Alaskan bullfrog? I mean, an Alaskan bullworm? Wrong reference. But, you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Yeah. I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now, don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so, I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. You gonna pack up? Wait, Lotta? What? Can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta? Don't let it get you skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was it the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Oh, hey! Maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn! She left. Well, what'd you expect? We told her to tell the cops. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. Taken automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Okay. Well, guess we're going. December 25th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Santa? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Wait, should I sound like a jolly good fella? Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? What? Nick and Saint Nick? Hey! I see the connection! Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Dude. Wait, is it? Larry! I knew it! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Fiancé, deserves the best. Excuse me? You've moved on already, Butts? Fiancé? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiancé's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know. She bought this costume for me. Oh, Butts. You poor man. That's great, Larry. Wow! Wow! A Santa costume! She must be really nice. Whoa! Cute. Nick! Who's she? She's not your, not my... No! No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow. Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not even listening. Well, what happened here? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Ugh. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... The Fiancé is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model? I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder out here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. But the defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa! Nick! You don't mean that, Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa. Murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? We're just gonna gloss over that and talk about the hot dogs real quick. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh. It's not a peanut. It's supposed to look like a gourd for Gourd Lake. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Fiancé's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. What? She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy! Gordy? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster. Yep. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow. It's really real. Yeah, let me take a look at that. Nick. A monster! A real monster! Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. What time was this taken? I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Article about a monster sighted at Gord Lake. So back to Edgeworth. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Daddy issues! Edgy's got daddy issues! Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a probos... What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? A what? No! He's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Mr. Red White of Blue Core, maybe? Do you know Nick? Nick? Well, we got nothing else to talk to you, my mans, but thanks for the news article and the samurai dog. We're just gonna head out now, so you go, girl. You go. Now we'll go to Edgeworth. Just kidding. Where do we go now? Oh, Grossberg, right. To Grossberg. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Is he here yet? Ahem! Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you are Mia's something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. Lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Yeah, a lot of things the matter. There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I, just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed! I guess he hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Interesting. Maybe we can ask him about the victim. I mean, we don't really want to go around showing the autopsy report, but it's the only way to show the picture. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Another lucky coincidence. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer! Here, in my office! That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Who's this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond... He was on the defense attorney in that case. Wait. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident! That's... Okay, we first encountered that incident with Mr. Red White of Blue Corps. Okay. Things are coming around, full circle. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit medium. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Faye, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident. Yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirits of the late victim. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent. The police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But, wait. What does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. Huh? What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fey's photo added to the court record. An old photograph. DL6 Incident Exhibit A is written on the back. So this is the photo that we weren't able to pick up back then. But we have it now, so I guess we take it. We take it and we move. December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can we talk about anything? We can. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please, try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Okay, but like, what if I show you this picture? Let me just slide it over to the... Let me just slide it over to you. Edgeworth. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay out of your way? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Alright! The DL6 incident was when my father died. His voice is so low. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Oh, he doesn't just have daddy issues. He has trauma. My boy is traumatized! My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium... That was my mom. What? You mean you're... Strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. On December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations run out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever. And that's why he had to make a move. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was a fine... Wait. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Do we show him anything? Maybe we try to push him on being his attorney? So we show this to him again. Because I don't really know what else we would show him. The rest is just evidence. Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. Oh. Never mind. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you really shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So, you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we will. Otherwise, there's no ace attorney here. Who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth's request put in pocket. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should. Huh? What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one! Ah! It's coming down. Ah, that was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth, and why is that security guard completely unfazed? There! He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. Trauma? Did his dad die during an earthquake? I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. You're not gonna check on him? Jeez. These people. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? What a heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? Give me one moment. Okay, I'm so sorry. My dog was whining and it's around the 2-hour mark. But we're almost done with this section, I think. So he's gotta wait. You've gotta wait, hon. Can you wait? I'm carrying him right now. You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence? Why can't I say this? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? The death sentence, pal? That's gonna have to do. No, not at all. Just... I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. You got anything new to talk about? So, what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right. I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she says she's gonna enlarge the photo. But it'll get all pixelated though. And it's still black. Like, what is enlarging it gonna do? She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's gonna be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh? What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Witnesses can just cancel? A cancellation? I'm afraid tomorrow's trial is gonna be life or death for Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth's gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, don't you worry. I got that paper right here. Look what I got. Hey! You did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow. Then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Now that he mentions it! Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. Finally! Someone goes check on him! Because obviously we didn't. We're just rude. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when we were in school. And then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. I thought you were the best prosecutor there was. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, Wright. A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Like you? Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So is he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia... Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Phoenix, you can't just ask her to turn on and off whenever you damn well please, okay? She's a human being. Oh... Hmm? I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. That's why she was training? That's why she wanted a waterfall? But Maya, maybe Mia just moved on finally. Like, it's not all on you. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. Phoenix, Maya can be your cheerleader, no problem! I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. December 26th, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. He already looks scary, the opposition. I mean, the prosecution. He looks like a vampire. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, this is completely opposite. Mr. Von Karma? Is the prosecution ready? Look at him gripping his sleeve like that. Is he nervous or is he... Maybe he's angry. He's upset. Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. A man of little words. A man of confidence. My goodness, Mr. Von Karma. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick... I forgot that's his first name. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please, take a look at the map. Ooh, we've got a map! The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. That's not the middle. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. 2? That's new evidence. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. An overhead map of Gourd Lake. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes? Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Oh my god, Edgeworth is literally copying this man! Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. Wait. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No! No, he's not! Witness testimony. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Cross-examination? The arrest of Edgeworth. Okay, so I definitely want to push him on this. What man? You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh my god! That sounds demonic! That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people. Obviously. Different people? Now, there were 2 different people who heard the shots. There was the one in the news article with Nessie, and then of course there was Laura. There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today, I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lot of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. pistol bullet added to the court record. Found in the victim's body. Fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Only one bullet? So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Was there evidence that it was shot? That it was fired? What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. That wasn't even a laugh. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So, Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Pistol added to the court record. The murder weapon, .22 caliber, fired 3 times. 3? Bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. 3 times. But 2 shots were heard, and 1 bullet was found. This is turning into a 12 Days of Christmas song. Members of the court. We now have the pistol used in the murder, and the bullet found in the body. Detective? Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well. I'll explain. Maya, you need to use your insight, but you need to whisper things to me, okay? You can't just let the whole courtroom hear you. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive markings on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued. And so I will take a brief break. You're just gonna leave in the middle of everything? Oh, he's calling the recess. Okay. Okay. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge? Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? What were they doing? Playing Russian roulette? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was suicide? But it was from that pistol. That's the only explanation I can come up with. But there was one... Unless there's another pistol. But still, that doesn't explain the 3 shots that were fired. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh... Sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? No, I need you here! Support system! Phoenix, you apologize right now. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? Phoenix, you need to work on your apologies. It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Sorry. Whoops. Seriously. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Here we go. Something tells me, like, maybe someone else was there with her. Lotta Hart. You're a research student at a university. That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? You'll need to learn some manners. Oh boy. Understand? Yeah, I understand. I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. Witness testimony. Witness's account. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Enough. Huh? Judge. She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. I thought they were giving an enlarged photo. What happened to that? Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well. This court finds the defendant. Yeah, you object, Phoenix. Wait, Your Honor. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? This man, I swear. We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then, I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know. I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? I think there was, because it was foggy as hell. How does she know for sure, 1000% that there wasn't another boat? We're gonna fight this. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow. I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right. Let's take him on. Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. No, it's fine, Phoenix. It's fine. We got this. I understand. I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Cross-examination. Okay. She was in her car. And she heard a bang. Two gents on a boat. First of all, how does she know it was men too? Because they were in robes, right? It could have been a female. Let's press her on this. And for sure I want to press her on no other boats on the lake. Could you clearly see it was two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There was an area thing on the lake but that boat. Okay, no. No. It was foggy as hell. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained. Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here. Maya's really taking this hard. Okay, so we have to present something. Wait. I think we present the camera because if she heard two loud noises and the camera is set off by a loud noise, there should be two pictures. Where's the other picture? Where's the other picture? Okay, let's get to where we need to go. She heard the bang come up from the lake. I think we do it right here. Okay, maybe not. But there's only one photo. Unless we present the photo itself. Okay, interesting. Do we then do it on the first statement that she talks about the bang? Because I'm pretty sure there's something there. So let's go back to that first time she says it. Okay, right here. Because it's suspicious. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly, contradicts the, huh? Huh? It's not? It has to do with the photo, surely. Sorry, I am streamlined on this. It's not? It has nothing to do with the photos? It has nothing to do with the photos. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to press there. I didn't mean to do that. I'm so confused. If there were two bangs, why was there only one bullet found? We're wrong here! Oh no. We lost. I was so sure it had something to do with the photo. No, we gotta run that back. we gotta run that back. Nothing to do with the photo, huh? Here's my thinking too, right? Is that news article where they found Gordy and that guy heard a bang, that could account for a shot from the pistol. So that's one. And then this lady is saying 2 more shots were fired at midnight. So daytime, someone fired a shot, maybe to like test it out. And then that following night, the murder took place. But I'm still like, there's a photo missing. There's a photo missing. We're just gonna speed past this. Okay, what if we bring up the gun? With the three fired shots. Because right now we are speculating that 1 shot was fired in daytime and 2 at night, but we need that to kind of become concrete evidence. So she says that there were 2 fired shots, then we bring up the gun with 3 fired shots, right? Because obviously we can't bring up the photo for whatever reason. We can't bring up the camera for whatever reason. So let's try the gun. And again, I'm just speeding. Cross-examination. Let's try this again. Take 2. Should we try pressing on everything this time? Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? You know, now that we are talking more about the research, didn't she say she was there to study the meteors? So then, why was the camera facing the lake? What does the witness's motive have? Wait. What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Seriously. Okay, so this is the first bang. Again, I feel like if there's anything about the bang statements that we're gonna call out, it's gonna be on the second one. Now we went through this one already, so that's why I'm just... Okay. Oh shoot, I accidentally pressed where I wanted to present evidence. We'll press anyway. We'll press at all of the parts where we pressed before. And here too. Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. I have a feeling she was there for Gordy as well, and not necessarily the meteors like she said she was. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Oh, we can't present anything? It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor... Oh, wait, we couldn't even present anything. You keep your promise. Is that how he said it? You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. Oh no. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh. Nick. Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh. Huh? Who was that? It was me! Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Heart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you actually... Wait. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. I hate this man. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright? No, not right. Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Nice job, Maya! Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. She's gonna come back as Mia, isn't she? Maya. I can already feel it in my bones. Pah. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses. I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination. That last statement. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Edgeworth. Well, this is the only thing we can press, and so we're gonna press her. Well, what about the other man? You cannot expect to allow... Wait. You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness testimony. Well, find it. If you can. Mr. Wright, I have to assign you a penalty. Damn. That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay. So you just want me to present something. I can present something. The photo! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. Finally! He finally brings up the fog. Yes. So, this picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet, now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart? What? Could you see the defendant that night? Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could. Then, please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. Witness testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. That's not what you said. You said you went on out. You used binoculars? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. Cross-examination. Definitely want to press her right here. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him? I did, yeah. Enough. There is no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many Von Karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay. Another point that I want to press is her setting up the camera. Because as we know, it was pointing towards the lake. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic... The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Finally, he brings up her research. Well, yeah. Then why was your camera pointed towards the lake? Okay. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Yes, because why was it pointing towards the lake? If she was there for meteor showers. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of the utmost importance, Your Honor. Also, if there were two shots, where are the two photos? It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little too overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yes! Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Then why was it pointing to the lake? I sound like a broken record here. Miss Hart, What made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Excuse me? Now wait a minute! Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. No unnecessary comments, please. Okay. So we're gonna go through it again. Does she talk about how it was automatic? Because I know she mentioned that when we pressed her before. I don't think it actually made it into her testimony though. Let's see. Let's present the fact that it was pointing towards the lake. See, faces the lake. Present. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Ugh. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph stars, Your Honor. Oh, well then, what exactly was she photographing? I think we show evidence of Gordy, the news article. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof for something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Let's check the court record real quick. I don't think we have any proof, actually. If there's anything, it will probably have to do with this map. Because she's off in the middle of the woods at like just a strange off-beaten path. Because these are murder weapon items. We've already used the article. Can we check the article, by the way? We can, but it doesn't give us any other information. I mean, the only other thing is the camera facing the lake. So it's either this one or no evidence at all. And really, I don't think the camera facing down towards the lake proves that she was trying to photograph the lake, because it could be anything, right? She could be photographing plankton or something. But I'm gonna try with the I have proof because, you know, why not? I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster? So it's either the camera or the map of the lake. Let me look at it again. Again, it's either the camera or the map. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph? What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster? I'm gonna try the map first, because trying to prove what she's photographing with her camera is... it's a long shot. We could also use the photo. The lake photo? Wait, actually the lake photo might make sense. Like, maybe. Because okay, this is what I'm thinking, right? Because I'm trying to think of a lot of things all at once. In the news article, when we first obtained it, it talked about how there was a loud bang. Well, it talked about how this couple, or that man, whoever was photographed and reported it, it talked about how they heard a loud bang and then caught sight of Gordy. And so the reason why she set this to detect loud noises was because of that article. Okay, so it could be the Gordy article as well. Oh, there's so many things that we can try here. I'm gonna try the news article again. In my heart of hearts, I feel like this all has to do with the news article. Because one, it brought up Gourd Lake. Two, it brought up a potential monster sighting. Three, it brought up the loud bang noise being a potential indicator for that monster. And so those are all reasons for like why she would set up the camera the way she did. So the proof is in this article about Gordy the lake monster. Yes! According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise, which is why you set up your camera with that microphone. You had it set to respond to loud noises. And that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. Ugh, yes! Order, order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used... Wait. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right. Fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Witness testimony. Lotta's new statement. Sorry, Lotta's new testimony. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. And that's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out into the lake. Oh, wait. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. There's no way. You had to look away to get out of the car. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Oh, I doubt that, Von Karma. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste any more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Huh. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there's no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. An investigative... Why can't I say that? An investigative photographer for who? An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what? What? What, no objection? There was a UFO UFO? Oh, there was a UFO just hanging in the sky. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should have become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Sorry, one moment. Okay, That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up and when it gets a bang. It snaps a shot. Yep. Oh, and when it gets a bang. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was... Wait. Sorry. I'm losing her voice because I'm distracted by my dog. The only time the camera triggered was that night. But that's all I was hiding. Oh, I highly doubt that. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah! Second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Okay. So I'm thinking that because the camera was automatic, she was actually just asleep. Like, I think the automatic camera was her way out. It was her lazy way to get a scoop. So I'm gonna press her on this. I don't think she looked at the lake at all that night. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, but... Oh wait, well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure. But it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Okay, there wasn't much else to look at. Okay, sorry about that. There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Here at this point? Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay. Then I saw a flash. She saw a flash through the fog? Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe you was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay, so he did bring up needing to bring up evidence, so let's go back to that statement. Was it right here? She looked straight out on the lake. Was it this one? Oh, no, it was this one. So she watched the boat the whole time. I feel like we bring up her camera. She watched the boat the whole time. Because it's very definite. right? The whole time? Like, there's no way you would be watching it the whole time. Why would you when your camera's automatic? Okay, nope. Nope. That's not it. There wasn't much else to look at. I really want to bring up the map somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm kind of transfixed on the statement too, only because this is where he said we should bring up some evidence. Like, yeah, it is a very finite statement. Finite? It's a very definite statement. Because she just watched the boat the whole time. I don't actually know what to present, though, for this. Nope. Like, it could not be this statement at all. Because for sure, there's still something with there not being a second photo. Right? So it's either I bring this up or I bring the camera up. Because again, and I know I'm saying this over and over again, why was there not a second photo? It's wrong again. Oh no. Okay. All right. Run it back. Wait, why'd they have Edgeworth standing there? Oh my god, we're gonna be here all day. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna skip through it again until we get to the point where we left off. Okay, court is back in session for the third time, so let's get it right this time, people. We're back in business. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the point where we have to just show a photo. I did the same exact thing. Ah, nuts. Witness testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. Okay, so I feel like just press her on everything now. So, how could you see Edgeworth? Now, just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from. Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic. Okay. Come on. We're almost there. We've almost made it. Okay. So we know what to do here. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. No, it wasn't. Okay, new testimony. We're back. Let's find it this time. Witness testimony. Lotta's new testimony. We can do it. We can do it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was out camping by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Cross my heart and hope to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. I'm gonna skip through this because all I want is testimony right now. Cross-examination. So considering this is our, as the judge put it, our last chance to cross-examine her, we are going to press on everything. Unlike what we've been doing, which is just running away with our allegations, with our theories and thoughts. We're going to press on every single statement she says. Then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin or not. I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. An investigative photographer? Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Oh, hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. Guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the air. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah! They even had him up on the TV! I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot, sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey! They also had a picture of him in the newspaper! For real! Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So, how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake would be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason why you were hiding the truth? Well, actually... Mr. Wright, I will not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case. Whatever you say, Von Karma, I know you told her to keep quiet. Wait, I know you told her to keep quiet. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at? Yeah. I don't know. If she heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there, I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue. Hold your hush, puppies pops. I'm getting there. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Okay. So we don't care about this statement. Let's just review what evidence we have right now, because it is driving me insane. We'll do present, just so we can look at our evidence. Because I'm very suspicious of the camera. It's automatic, so why does she have to keep a lookout on the lake? It doesn't make sense. Time of death was 1 bullet to the heart. Of course, there's a photo that's sus, because, like, number 1, where's the enlarged photo you promised? Number 2, there's no way you can enhance that. It's black and white. Number 3, you can't even discern that it's men in that photo. Let alone Edgeworth. This one has no relevance to the case yet. This more has to do with the defendant? No, we're the defense. This more has to do with the prosecution. I think we're done presenting the article. Maybe? Because, I mean, okay. Here's what I'm thinking, is when she mentioned that she kept her eyes glued on the boat the entire night, Phoenix mentioned how, like, if she suspects Gordy lives at this lake, why would she only watch the boat? We should present some evidence. So this is the only reason why I have a giant question mark for if we still need to use this article. Honestly, we might have to present this article. Again. Which would be a whole world record for one item being used in a case so far. And then, of course, we have this suspicious fired 3 times pistol. Fired 3 times, heard 2 times, and left behind 1 bullet. Like, that's crazy. This statement right here, I feel like we would have to call out. I mean, that's something that I feel would need to be called out because, number 1, she's saying she's the only one. But surely that can't be the case, because if news about Gordy was in the newspaper, and as famous as she says it is, why aren't more people flocking to the lake to look for Gordy? Why is it just her? It's this one, right? So she just watched the boat the whole time? Sorry, Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's bring up the Gordy article. Holy shit, we did it. This Gordy article is just... We're getting our uses out of this. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person'd be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought. Ugh. Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well... Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing. Really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat. Till now. Maybe through her peripherals. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got that photograph? You got proof? Still, we can't see who's shooting it. We can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Oh! He objected to the enlarged photo. Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she was gonna enlarge the photo. She said, it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show it! Show it! Show it! Show it! Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph! Never gonna stop. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Yes! No! Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it to court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. She just had it in her back pocket? We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Lake photo added to the court record, taken automatically on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed. I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Proof! Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue somewhere in this photo. It's the gun. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence... I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence. Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence, but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. No, but the gun isn't the same. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Object to the enlargement? Because if we wait and see... If we wait, it's just verdict time. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. Oh, okay. He's objecting because there's something suspicious. I thought he was objecting because he was like, we can dismiss this. Sorry, needed to make clear. Please, game, please. You're dealing with a smooth brain here. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean about this photo. Wait, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. The only clear thing in this photo is the gun. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. It's his left hand! They have fingerprints from Edgeworth's right! Oh my god, I didn't even notice! The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what now? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that contradicts. Wait, I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. Okay, I thought it was the gun, but clearly it was the hand holding the... I mean, I was close enough. I was in the general vicinity, you know? The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. You know, also in the photo, it looks like they're wearing trench coats, but like when we saw them at the beginning, it looked like they were wearing robes. So I would like to amend my statement about it being the Middle Ages and judging them for wearing what they were wearing. Anyway, now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself. There is only one explanation remaining. Because what if Edgeworth was wrangling the gun from him and the guy accidentally pulled the trigger on himself? What if? Because his hand was clearly on the trigger. I mean, not clearly, but assumingly so. It was allegedly on the trigger, pointed at Edgeworth to shoot him, right? So if his finger is on the trigger, Edgeworth turns the gun and the victim pulls the trigger, then you know, there is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Time of death sometime on the 24th or 25th. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. I see. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh boy. That was a hard one. December 26th, 1:15 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, Wright. Well, yeah, but... what happened out there on that lake? What happened out there on that lake, anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh. Right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Okay, so I was wrong. Mia did not show up to court. I was really banking on it. That was tough. I requisitioned a transcript. I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lotta's deposition added to the court record. I heard two sounds like gunshots just after midnight on December 25th. Okay, so for sure, in the next case, we're gonna be able to bring up the fact that there aren't two photos. For sure!